like it's a rat. I heard it in the ceiling, but it definitely smells fucking gross in my house. I don't know. Have you ever had anything die in your house?
Yes. I can't talk about that though on the air.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm kidding. But really, you think like it could be like a drunk hobo who like died in your backyard under a rock?
Of someone
and
who's
somehow
like fucking frogging in my
yeah.
crawl
Oh
space
my
under the
god!
house.
Imagine that. Like what the
I
fuck?
told you, I always joke around. I'm like, it's the little bully in the attic. I do that anywhere I go to freak people out because I love fucking with people. But like,
Maybe that little boy became a big man who had a heart attack and died in your wall.
okay, but honestly, I think it's a rat. I hope it's a rat. I don't know. I heard something in the kitchen wall like probably like 3 weeks ago, and I don't know.
So
It smells like death though. This whole time, if you guys when you watch our Faces of Death episode, I'm literally sitting in this room and it stinks. I have incense going. I have a candle going. This episode,
being
just, like,
proactive in your approach.
I'm marinating in the smell for the people.
So you actually you're just like feeding another anxiety and fear I have about things in my walls in my house. So
It's just the boy. It's the boy.
Yeah. I'm afraid of snakes in the walls. I didn't know this was like a thing, but apparently this is actually a thing. That snakes could like nest in your walls, and people say that like yeah. So, and my reason for bringing this up is we have this giant pile of mulch on my driveway. It's like it's cheaper to buy in bulk, so we just have them drop off this huge mulch pile. So it attracts. So I'm taking out the garbage.
The amount of critters you're gonna have in that mulch, Melissa.
I know. Jeez, and she knows I'm deathly afraid of snakes too. And what the fuck do I see the other day? I see a snake, a tiny. It's like a baby garter snake, and it's like doing its thing away from the mulch pile.
Baby.
And where does it go? It goes into my foundation. I was like, get away. I'm trying to like shoo it. I'm like, how do you shoo a snake in general? But like, I'm trying to shoo this thing away. No, and of course I shoo it right into my foundation.
That snake is gonna sliver wherever the hell it wants to go.
Yeah. So I'm like, this thing is in my foundation now. So I'm in the basement at the moment recording, and I'm like, there might be a snake. Ah! No, but the other thing that was like freaking me out, I was like, it's a baby. It was a baby snake. So that means Mama Snake is somewhere. And I've seen Mama Snake. Mama Snake's a big old snake.
Maybe she kicked him out of the nest and he's like out on his own now. He's just a baby. I found a baby possum the other day too. Anyway, wait, maybe he was so
cute. Is that living in your wall? Where is it?
I don't want to think about it because it really did upset me thinking about that. But he was like kitten size. He fit into like one of my paws, and I have little hands. I know, and he was crawling on me. I know some people probably get grossed out, but possums are super cute, and they eat ticks, so they're really good for our system.
Yeah. It's tick season, folks. Check yourself before the tick wrecks.
Yeah.
Not yourself. I'm fucking stupid. Anyway.
Okay, so can I tell you about a Mandela effect that I experienced just looping it back? I like literally screamed. So I bought at Home Goods a pack of 2 hand towels. And they're very specific to have like all the same pattern.
Okay.
And when I bought it, I was like, oh, this is cute. And I have 2 bathrooms, so I was like, 1 for each bathroom. Great. The other day, I was putting laundry away. I was like, oh, let me put the clean towel. I'll just like swap the towels out now.
Right.
I go in one bathroom, put it up. I go in the other bathroom. There was already one hanging. I have 3 of them now.
How'd that happen?
Bro, they turned the collider back on.
I don't know, man. I don't doubt that this is real. It's just like I keep the more you keep that story now has me even more of a believer in simulation theory.
That fucking collider, it's throwing us into.
Explain this. What is this collider? Is this the
particle
super
collider
in Brookhaven Lab on Long Island? It's always going back to Long Island.
Is it on Long Island?
Yeah, they have a super collider there. I think.
Like
Let's look it up.
Like
Hold on,
trying to create like black holes. It's fucking insane.
Super collider.
People are saying that like since that has turned on, that we have been like every time it's like doing something funky, we have been hopping.
Shit. Yeah, look at this. So a 2 billion atom smashing super collider. Mm-hmm. It's going to be built over the next decade. So this is from September 20th, 2020 from the New York State Senate website. So they're building, they're telling us, they're disclosing they're building this. Who knows if it's already built or not. But a $2 billion atom-smashing super collider that will be built over the next decade at Brookhaven National Laboratory has the potential to unlock some of life's mysteries. I mean, damn, look at this. During a ceremony at the Upton Lab, officials said the federally subsidized electron ion collider, whoa, it's capable of smashing atoms. That sounds fucking metal.
Yeah, it's CERN that has it.
Wow.
Where is that? CERN.
So there's multiple, so that's crazy. So there are multiple colliders.
I think this one is in Europe. I'm pretty sure it's in Europe somewhere.
This is wild.
I can't believe you didn't know about this.
No, I never. So they say that this is close.
Switzerland. So the CERN Collider, it's an LHC, which is a Large Hadron Collider. It's 27 kilometers in circumference, and it's 100 to 175 meters underground in Sweden or Switzerland. Sorry,
that's deep, right?
Fuck fucking yeah, that's deep.
Fucking metric system. I'm trying to. So
I only know meters from Call of Duty because I.
Oh man, anyway. Yeah, no, but like with this thing, so now, all right, so this is creating essentially a rift. Is that what it's doing? If they're trying to create a black hole,
they're creating black holes. Yeah.
Why would they ever want to do that? Haven't they seen Event Horizon?
I mean, bro, it's like I question it all the time. Where I'm like, what the fuck?
So is this creating like essentially, and forgive me for my layman's interpretation of this, but a multiverse? Is that what this is creating? Like, is that real? Like that's like based off an actual kind of theory?
Wait. Say it one more time.
A multiverse? Is this creating an actual multiverse?
Well, people are saying that they think it's like throwing us into different timelines.
No, but when you said that, like you mentioned that, is that what this is essentially?
I don't know what they're trying to do with it. Like, I don't actually know like what, but like, and it is science. So if you think about like, what's the like thesis here? Like, what's the question?
Yeah.
To solve for?
Is this related to the fact that people think the president traveled back in time at one point or like traveled into the future?
Maybe. I'll say maybe. But the reason I just freaked out, guess when they turned it back on?
When?
March 7th.
March 7th.
Like recently. It's been off for a little bit.
Oh, fuck. And then you had the towel thing, right?
But just like there's been so much shit happening since March 7th.
Yeah. No, that's fucking wacky. Everything has been feeling very off. And I mean, rightfully so. There's a lot of really messed up stuff going on in the world and at home and yeah. I wonder what happens if they shut it off though.
So they are shutting it down in July. It says. It's
Do you think this is why we had the fucked up inverted moon? Did you ever get to call back to the moon? Shout out, moon.
What up, girl?
Remember you said you saw the moon smiling?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Moon girlies are still upset. The community is in an uproar.
But have there been, do we have any updates on the moon?
No, I haven't looked it up. You know what we do have an update on, though?
What?
The piece of shit, Rex.
Oh, Rex Heuermann. Yeah, that fucker. Oh man, that guy is such a piece of shit.
So guys, like
he's
I
a
think at this
massive piece of
point,
shit. Literally, he's fucking huge.
and I think at this point, we've talked about this before. We're both from Long Island. We grew up there. I was on Long Island, I think, when this was all going down, when the murders were active, when he was active as a serial killer. But yeah, do you want to talk about Lisk for a sec?
So my understanding of it is he copped to a guilty plea. He's pleading guilty across the board. He added an additional victim.
Yeah. So 62-year-old Long Island architect, Rex Heuermann, admitted in court on Wednesday that he strangled 8 women and discarded their remains in Gilgo Beach, Long Island, some as far back as 1993. He had maintained his innocence since arrest in 2023. Exactly 1,000 days after his arrest, he showed no emotion as he addressed a packed courtroom and pleaded guilty.
Yeah.
He's scheduled to be sentenced June 17th.
My understanding, because I did watch some of the video. Did you watch the video?
Of what?
Of Rex Heuermann? Yeah.
No, he freaks me out. I don't want to look at him.
And by the way, I want to go back when I say he's huge. He is huge. He's literally like fucking Frankenstein sized. Like he's a gigantic, hulking, lumbering monster of a man.
Terrifying.
And he confessed to strangling 8 women. And what I read, because I followed up, and he wants to participate with the FBI's behavioral science division. So like Mindhunter kind of. Like this motherfucker wants the notoriety. He's getting off on this. This dude totally.
Wait, what's the other show? There's another one.
Isn't Mindhunter the show? Is that the one? The one that everyone loved that was on Netflix that they like didn't get a chance to finish?
But there's another one. Isn't there another one? It's like
I don't know.
BAU. It has a.
I don't know. Mindhunter was cool though. Have you seen Mind?
I was. I really did like Mindhunter.
They kind of got the Atlanta Criminal Minds, right? But Mindhunter was like the edgy kind of like.
Mindhunter was it was really cinematic, I think.
Yeah. It's fucking Fincher. I mean, no, but the Rex Heuermann, what a piece of shit, man! Like he admitted that guy
to using burner phones to contact the victims, lured them at money, then binded their heads and legs in burlap before dumping them.
He is. He's still alive. He is the boogeyman.
But we caught him.
Yeah, we did, but there's more.
Crust.
There is no. Yeah. There you go. Got him through the pizza.
A New York story.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh. Yes. I remember that day. So that day was my wife's birthday, 2023, when they announced an arrest. And I immediately Googled him and I immediately got a YouTube video. Have you ever seen the YouTube video of him walking around his architect firm?
Yes.
Yeah, that immediately came up and I'm like, this is the guy that killed all those women? I'm like, he's terrifying looking. He's this big hulking creature. If James Gandolfini did not die, he does kind of look like Gandolfini. And Gandolfini was nothing to do with this monster, but like I feel like if
let's not compare Tony to him.
I do feel like if James Gandolfini did not die, he could have played a pretty good Rex Heuermann.
Background noise he would go for.
Oh, he would have. Oh man, R.I.P. man. I miss James Gandolfini. I love The Sopranos so much.
So when the whole thing happened, like you were saying, something I immediately was like thought about was did you ever watch The Killing Season? Josh Seaman.
Oh my God, there's so much. We could go down such a fucking rabbit hole with The Killing Season too. First of all, I love that show. I have a really weird story that I could share, but go ahead. I will tie it in.
No, I mean he did reach out to Peter to help him make the show. It was when me and Peter first started dating, and
Josh. So this is Josh Zeman, right?
Yeah. If you haven't seen any of his other films, they're really great. You should check them out.
Oh my God, Cropsy is such a amazing film. You got to buy it. Just go on the internet right now, buy Cropsy.
So,
own that physical media.
Yeah, so he wanted Peter to do it, and I'm thankful to this day that Peter said no. Because, guys, in the show, he's getting into vehicles with people that are thought to be serial killers. Like, it's not like they admitted I'm a serial killer, but it's pretty wild. You should watch the series.
Like his partner, is it his partner on it? She gets
Rachel
into the
Mills,
car.
yeah.
Rachel, yeah, she gets into the car with someone who may have been the West Mesa Bone Collector.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucking nuts. And do you know there's
crazy.
connections? They are saying there's connections now. Wild update on this before I get into my personal connection to the list, because I got one. But West Mesa Bone Connector. You didn't connect them. The West Mesa Bone Connector.
No, the West skeletons.
The West. Yeah, he's like, I'm in a chair out of this.
The
Shout out
bone connects to them.
The West Mesa Bone Collector might be related to Epstein and Zorro Ranch. So there is speculation that, well, I mean, it's still that it's not really a serial killer per se, but just a really shitty body disposal person.
Damn.
So it's crazy because the West Mesa Bone.
Of that.
Yeah, we got to do more on that West Mesa Bone Collector. But there is that moment in the killing season when she gets into the fucking truck with someone who may be the West Mesa Bone Collector. Horrifying shit. Want my personal connection to Lisk now?
Yeah, let's go.
My mom.
Oh no.
I don't know. We'll debate. No, don't say her name. Don't say that. Loretta dated one of the suspects. My mom dated one of the guys who was in the killing season.
No. She knows how to pick a good one.
But he's not Lisk, obviously.
Yeah.
But he was the guy that Zeman was like stalking in the beginning of the documentary. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. And I was like, oh my God, when I watched that, because I watched that documentary series as it was unfolding on A&E.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. Is that really, did they just say that name and that house? They showed the picture of the house? And I'm like, holy shit.
No.
I'm like, you really dodged a bullet. You and me, Mom. We both interacted with potential serial killers at some point in our existence. Oh man!
Oh my God!
I'm not gonna say the name. Watch the series. You'll get it. You'll know instantly who I'm talking about. No, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I don't think he's a serial killer. I think that was just Zeman doing investigating. He was doing his gations,
turning over every stone.
Yeah.
But what have you watched? What have you watched this week? Anything?
Oh man, so I've been trying. So I've been home on spring break. And yeah. What have I watched? So I actually last night we went and we saw that new one from Christopher Borgli, the drama. Did you see it yet?
No, I'm gonna go tonight.
Yeah,
with my AMC pass. I've been really getting good use out of it.
I loved it. I loved every aspect about the movie.
I saw spoilers on it. I feel like we can't really talk about it at all because it's going to give away the plot point.
Yeah,
it's to hide, but
it's you get it within I think the first 20 minutes.
I saw some people upset because there wasn't a trigger warning.
Yeah, I mean
about the topic.
I get it. I get it. I think it's handled. It's one of those movies that's mounting bad decisions. That's the only way I could describe it. And Christopher Borgli, the filmmaker, I've been a fan of his work for a long time. He did a movie. Oh, geez, probably it's gotta be 15 years old at this point, or encroaching upon that, maybe, called Drib. Have you ever heard of that movie? Drib. It's probably not 15 years old. It can't be that long. Drib, Borgli. 2017. Okay, not 15 years. But he did that movie Drib, which is a really interesting meta kind of mockumentary style film about an energy drink
Love that.
Yeah, it's wild. It's up on Tubi, I believe. But Borgley also did Sick of Myself. Have you seen that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's totally beautiful commentary on influencer culture. And then Dream Scenario, which I didn't love. Didn't love it. It's a fun movie. Love Cage. But
not?
this one might get a nod. I feel like this could be Oscar potential for next year. It's dark horse, but it's got the spine for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's such an uncomfortable
in theaters. Movie. Everyone go see it. Let us know what you think.
A24. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I saw this week. We know the new Faces of Death. Well, I guess not this week, but
don't be coy. You went to the premiere.
I did go to the premiere. It was nice. Everyone looked great. I think it was the LA premiere actually, but yes. Had a good Q&A. It was fun hearing things like they apparently had the rights to the film, to Faces of Death, the original, for a very long time.
They did. Did I send you? I sent you the script, right?
Yeah. But they had been shopping around the concept and trying to get people, they reached out to a bunch of filmmakers and had them do their take, and finally they just landed on what we have today. So
we didn't get a call. Fuckers.
No, next time.
Next time. I'm so excited to see it, but I just was like, I don't know why the drama. Why did I want to see the drama over Faces of Death? Because they're both kind of like really abysmal. Drama's not a happy movie.
No.
But
some would say dramatic.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling Faces of Death. I want to see it and I will see it. I just was like kind of like I wanted something dark and funny. And is there any humor in Faces of Death? Are they able to laugh at it at all?
Yes. Yeah. It has some good moments.
Dying to see it. No pun intended.
I also saw Forbidden Fruits.
Oh, tell us about that.
Yeah, Forbidden Fruits is great. Really liked it. If you've ever worked in a mall, it really taps into the mall culture and the, funny things behind that. And it was fun. It also shows like girlhood and the highlights of it, but also the dark underbelly of girlhood.
Where can we see Forbidden Fruits? Is it in a theater or is it on?
I think it might still be in theater. I think it's on going to be on Shudder. Maybe is it a Shudder movie?
I think so. Shudder is getting huge, man. Shudder is blowing the fuck up and awesome.
And then I also saw They Will Kill You. Which
oh shit! I want to see that one.
Was great. It was great.
Now, what that is like, kind of like a Satanic Panic kind of fun action movie, right?
Yeah, it is. It's very much like going into this like elite exclusive place in New York City, this building, and quickly learning that they worship the devil and they will kill you.
Oh shit!
But it's a really good story about sisterhood. Two sisters.
Nice.
The highlights and the dark underbelly of sisterhood. Sister. Sister. So I'm so fucking stupid. So anyway,
I'm trying
go see that.
Yeah. I am trying to think what else I watched this week. I watched the drama. That was awesome. I prepared for our other episodes. I watched, the OG Faces of Death. I am like super excited about a bunch of movies coming out. How about you? Anything you're looking forward to? For? I want to see the new Spielberg one. The trailer at first kind of like took me out a little bit, like with the scene with all the animals walking into the quaint little cottage at the end. It looked like Little Bear, but nothing wrong with Little Bear. Shout out Little Bear.
What up, Little Bear? Franklin.
Yeah. I kind of really excited about that movie. Did you hear Steven Spielberg gave the best props ever to Zach Kreger about weapons?
I did see that.
That was pretty damn cool. Zach Kreger, shout out Zach Kreger. just love your work, man. I heard his Resident Evil movie is doing amazing in the test screenings.
Oh, that's good.
I'm kind of excited about that as well. I think that drops in September.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on that.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go for it.
No, I don't know. What are you going to say?
I have an update. I have a personal memory, recesses of my memory update.
Okay, tell me.
I remember why I pissed off Roger Jackson.
Oh, tell me.
I was farting aggressively during the Q&A.
Okay, don't tell me. No.
No, it was just like it would get dead silent and I'd just be like...
Just ripping them?
Yeah. And then it wasn't really him, so I didn't get yelled at by Roger Jackson. I was exaggerating a little bit. But I was definitely being an asshole. So I was getting the looks.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. So.
No, I was being deliberately just being an asshole. And I do have another funny story about that night. So Skeet Ulrich was gonna buy us a drink at the bar, and then he went to go take his wallet out, and all the shit fell out of his wallet on the bar. And then he got really awkward and left. Nothing. No, it was just normal. It was just like a Michael Scott moment. And then he just got like really flustered and left. And then we were stuck in an elevator with him. But we were all kind of like, oh man, I'm sorry. Do we talk to him? Like, he wasn't a bad guy. Like, he was just having fun and like he wanted to be social. And this is a long time ago, but I felt bad. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like that awkward exchange where you're just like, fuck. I was also, same convention. I was in an elevator with Mini-Me, with Vern Troyer.
Mm-hmm. That's
not
awesome.
Nice guy. No, he was not
I've heard
nice.
he's not nice. Yeah.
He's dead now, so.
If you were stuck in an elevator with anyone we've done an episode on, who would you feel the safest with?
Anyone we've done an episode. Ed Gein.
Yeah,
you're not Ed's type.
You're not his type.
I'm not his type. No. I've been stuck. This is so weird. I'm thinking about this now.
Getting stuck in an elevator, it's a fear of mine.
It's very scary. And I've been so here's the thing. The way that Monster Mania convention used to work is there would be more people than the hotel itself could handle. So like there would be a mob of people by the elevators, and there's no special elevators. There's like freight elevators, but like they don't go up to rooms,
right?
Or they didn't, at least. The freight elevators only did like a little like part of the hotel. So like you would be on the elevator with the talent, and I have been, and I say stuck. It's not like I was literally stuck between floors with these people, but I've been, in that elevator in close quarters with a lot of people. Chris Kattan, who definitely was not amused by my Gizmo costume.
Cookie Romano didn't like it.
No, he did not like Gizmo. But nicest person, one of the nicest people I've ever been and stuck in one of those elevators with, Catherine Isabel. Really cool, really cool person. From Ginger Snaps, shout out, Catherine Isabel. Isabel? Anyway, nice person.
I was in an elevator with Betsy Johnson.
American Mary. Betsy Johnson, the
designer.
Johnson.
And she told me she liked my jacket.
Very cool. That's the highest compliment.
Right? I was like done. Yeah. I was going to a job interview. I was like very confident walking into that interview.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
Absolutely did not. But it was in the garment district in New York. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, so, can I tell you about something I'm inspiring about? Oh, what do you have? Do you have something for me?
No, you go first. You first.
Do you have a necklace update?
A little bit.
Did you figure
think
out
it might be? No, we think my daughter may have taken it from our friend's mom on like just taking it like when we went over their house. So, yeah. So that might be. Other than that, no, I don't. But still in the same place where we left it last time. It is not moved from the dresser. Okay. I think we're both kind of not subconsciously.
Maybe, did that happen when the collider came on? You bought that for your wife in another timeline.
Yeah. My Pakistani wife.
So, okay. Have you heard about? Let's. Can we talk about aliens for a second?
Yes.
Okay. Have you heard about what Matt Gaetz claimed?
I feel like anything Matt Gaetz says is like my
Okay, but
asshole the night that
let
we were
me
at Roger Jackson pissing him off. It's like a
let me
fart.
read you. Let me read you this.
Yeah.
So, former Representative Matt Gaetz claimed on a podcast that a uniformed U.S. Army official briefed him while he was in Congress on the locations of hybrid breeding programs where they captured aliens and were breeding them with humans to create a hybrid race capable of intergalactic communication. He said there are 6 to 12 forced breeding facilities across the United States. He is now a credentialed member of the Pentagon press corps.
Um,
The humans involved were allegedly abducted from war zones and migrant caravans. Gates admitted he never verified these claims. And the White House press secretary said a speech on aliens would be news to me. And JD Vance separately said he thinks what people call aliens are demons anyway.
Of course he does. Do you think so Matt Gaetz, and this is something that I have heard other people say, and I'm glad that they've said this because I agree with them. So in the Republican Party, I think Matt Gaetz is the one that they actually all fucking hate. Like they're like, why does this human being exist?
Yeah.
And I feel like
he's the friend that's not invited to the party and then finds out about it and has to be invited.
Like, oh, it's like this fucking guy again. And I think that's why they put him on that committee.
Okay,
but it's like the most racist. It's the most racistly coded one too. Like, oh, it's migrant workers. Of course, in Matt Gaetz's fucking report, it's going to be migrant farmers. It's
let's just talk about the possibility.
Could be
for intergalactic communication.
Not for communication, but like
that's what they're claiming.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
weird,
I'm inclined.
Right?
It is very strange.
But like, I wouldn't put it past MC Ultra or MK Ultra. Sorry, MK Ultra. Like, they're doing some crazy bonkers shit and that wasn't too long ago.
So you're saying that like you think that this Matt Gaetz thing is like a psyop?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just.
I'm just laying
it out for everyone to come to their own conclusion. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? I mean,
drop it in the DMs.
It doesn't seem far-fetched.
It's interesting. I feel
it does,
like,
but it doesn't, right?
You know, to call back to our Travis Walton episode, you know, I do feel like there is also all of these people who are in, you know, in the ranks controlling things right now. You know, they have these deeply Christian belief systems that they're trying to force into the public and make part of the fabric of our very Constitution. I think they're terrified. They're terrified of this extraterrestrial existence because they know that it's going to nullify everything that they believe in. And to call back to our Travis Walton episode, you know, if there was a full actual disclosure day, shout out disclosure day. If there was the movie.
I know.
No, but if there actually was, so in that documentary, in the Travis Walton documentary, he talks about like if there was a day when the government did come out and it was full on disclosure day, that people would just stop going to work. Like the next day, life would change forever, irreversibly. And I think it's a factual.
Yeah,
that's factual. It would upend existence.
Because every time that I feel like someone is asked about someone that has been some sort of government official that would be in the know, right? Every time they're asked, they're like, yes, but like we can't tell people like straight out because it would collapse society. Because now they're saying that aliens just exist and we're like living amongst them.
The Anunnaki, man.
I don't know. I'm just.
I can imagine. No,
I'm just here to tell you some crazy shit.
No, and I think that I believe. I will say this again. I believe in extraterrestrial existence. I believe that there are aliens. Yeah, I believe there's different species of aliens, and I also, in the same regard, believe that they're trying to take the heat off the Epstein files so much that they're grasping for fucking straws at this point. They're like, let's have Matt Gaetz go out there and talk about aliens impregnating migrant women. Maybe men.
Alien IVF.
It's like Junior. Yeah. Jeez.
Junior. I love that movie when I was a kid for some weird reason, but
that movie's great. Oh man, do you think that they would actually do that though? I mean, do you think they'd find a way to get Arnold Schwarzenegger pregnant?
Maybe he's part of the program.
Maybe he's an alien. I mean, he is kind of. But
I believe it.
Yeah, wow. I don't know. I think Matt Gaetz is a rectum of a human and a living rectum. We all have a rectum, but he's a living rectum. And I don't know. There's definitely the truth is out there, right? So
I am excited for X-Files.
I am too. They've been casting the shit out of this.
Come on, Coogler. Let's go.
I know. Come on. We're waiting. We could write like your next humbug episode, or like not humbug, the host. We got like a monster of the week in us, I think.
We do.
We could totally do a monster of the week. Coogler, man, we love your work. We're here.
Did you see that they also killed the Buffy reboot?
Yeah, what the fuck was it? Did they film it?
No, they were getting ready. It was like getting ready to go, I think. And they killed it. And did you see what Sarah Michelle Gellar said?
No, what did she say?
She said it's because it was killed by a man who hadn't even watched the show.
Fucker.
And like, she ate down with that one.
So I will say though that the two people who were writing it, their siblings, Lila and Nora Zuckerman. Shout out to Lila and Nora Zuckerman. They are writing Scream 8. They also wrote
that. Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. They wrote Poker Face, guys. Poker Face is such a good show. I don't know why you didn't watch Poker Face. Natasha Lyonne is so cool in that show, and that show is like Murder, She Wrote, but like edgy. Did you ever watch Poker Face?
Yeah, I never finished it. I should finish it.
Yeah, every episode is like a self-contained kind of cool little mystery. But they were like they were part of the writers' room for that show. So I'm sad about their Buffy remake getting killed. It never got the pilot though. They didn't even do the pilot.
I don't think so.
They were really hyping that up.
If it did, somebody, please, if you hear this, leak it. We got any hackers listening to here? Find it.
Fuck it. I have the script. I have the script for I have a couple scripts, I think, for at least from the new series.
Really?
Yeah, I will send you them. Yeah, I think Buffy. I did.
Oh, that's
I send you so much.
Can we do a table read? Just me and you playing the whole thing.
I didn't read it. I'm so behind on my reading. I'm still trying to get through this picture book.
Oh my god! Yeah, your picture book.
My picture book. But yeah. Do you want to get into our news story?
Yeah. Tell me.
What's your? Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
All right.
I just gave you mine. I don't know if it's news. I don't know if it's
real
news.
No. I'm sorry.
No. Go.
Okay, so this is from thesmokinggun.com. That's how you know it's classy.
Legit.
Patron arrested for Subway pepper rage. Cops. Florida woman tore up eatery over sandwich toppings. So this is new. This is April 10th. This is 2 days ago.
Okay. But if it's those little green peppers that you can like bite and like the juice comes out, I might be on her side. Let's go. Go ahead.
Florida. This is a change of pace. This is like subversion a little bit. It's a Florida woman, not a Florida man. All right.
So different. Yeah.
Yeah. They're switching it up, right? They're flipping the script. All right. A Florida woman tore up a subway like Edophile Jared subway, that subway. A Florida woman tore up a Subway restaurant because she was upset. And this is a quote, upset about the peppers on her sandwich and demanded a new one, police allege.
So she had peppers and she didn't want them.
Oh, this lady goes batshit. This lady goes.
That's what's going on here.
Oh yeah, and she just has a complete meltdown.
Oh, okay. So, I'm not on her side.
Yeah. Oh, it's
I'm pro pepper.
Kind of,
Go ahead.
I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's hilarious what she does. So after placing an online order, Immunique Clark, 33, picked up her sandwich at a Subway near her St. Pete's residence.
Oh, at least she did pick up and not delivery.
Yeah. Clark, seen below, used Sub Club rewards points. So the chow was, this is smoking gun, free of cost. You're not seeing me. If you're listening, you're not seeing my air quotes. According to the arrest report. So shortly after, she came back into the store and was upset about the peppers on her sandwich and demanded a new one, the detective reported. Fuck, they already got a detective involved. All right, so a Subway employee told Clark her sandwich was, quote, made how she ordered it online, and that new grub would not be forthcoming. So, in the wake of the hoagie denial, Clark pushed a cash register and printer off the counter. She then reached into the sanctity of the cookie display and threw multiple trays of baked delicacies onto the floor, resulting in 37 cookie deaths. Clark's
That's
Subway
a lot of money for cookies.
Probably, right?
Clark's on the floor.
Right. So Clark's Subway rage was recorded by a store security camera, and the defendant used her own real name and phone number when placing her online order. So that's actually how she got arrested.
Imagine creating a sandwich alias.
Yeah. I don't know.
Order my sandwich, but I'm not giving my real name.
So listen, I get it. The struggle is real. I know when you're pissed off, when you don't get what you want.
What would your fake sandwich name be? Mine would be like Susan Sub. Roberta roast beef.
Yeah. Hoagie McGrinder.
Hoagie McGrinder.
Yeah, I was originally going to go with this other Florida story. Cops, duo had dead alligator on car roof.
I saw that one. I was thinking about that one too.
Oh man, the cornhole guy is back in the news too. They just have lots of incriminating videos.
The cornhole one? Okay. No, the cornhole one, I didn't want to be an
fuck that guy.
An ableist, but then I was like, how is he shooting a gun? And then I saw the video of him
with his cornhole.
Well, he definitely has a cornhole, but it was like one of him and his friends hanging out, and he was like doing all this stuff, and I was like, oh, he's very capable.
He's a monster. Apparently, he was terrible. He was a horribly abusive little dump of a man.
Moving on.
Sorry. I was going to talk about the man busted for groping the Easter Bunny in the New Jersey Mall. Did you see about that?
I didn't. I was going to talk about the cold case that was.
The Ted Bundy thing. They found that one.
No, this one is.
It's got so much.
James Terry Fowler, 68, arrested in Memphis. Ooh. He was charged in 1977 for the murder of Ralph Gianoli in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So 50 years after the crime was done.
Okay. So how old is this guy now? Again,
68.
Did you say 68? And wait, so 50.
So he was like 18 when he did it.
Okay, so he was like barely an adult.
Yeah, he was found. He was beaten and strangled with an electrical cord wrapped around his neck. DNA from the fingernail clippings was matched to Fowler with the odds of 1 in 296 trillion.
Jeez. The universe just wanted them.
Yep.
So what are they going to do with
and
him?
he was also he was already convicted of killing his own father in 1983, but the charge was reduced to manslaughter, and he only served about 5 years. He was 19 years old and on leave from naval training just days before the murder.
Oh my God, this guy's got like serial killer soup. Like he's like his resume reads like this guy's got a fucking body count.
Wasn't there someone that we covered in an episode? He killed his Scream. What's his name?
Oh, Danny Rawlings. Rolling. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, he's wow. I bet. So this guy that you're telling me about, right?
Mm-hmm.
I bet that he's killed other people on top of those 2 people that you've already mentioned. Yeah, he might be a serial killer.
He could, I mean, technically, how many does it have to be considered serial?
I think it has to be, it's like duration and amount. Like there's a difference between a mass murderer and a multiple murderer,
interesting.
Right?
Okay.
If Bride of Chucky has taught me anything. Shout out Gordon Michael Wolvett. That was the actor. I think he's still around. But yeah.
What else you got in the news? What you got going on over there?
So I do want to talk about the man busted for groping the mall Easter bunny, but last podcast on the left did it, and I don't want to be a retread. That one was interesting though, because this guy sounds like a complete nutcase, and they found him drunk in an AMC.
Oh my God! Do you think he's a Stubbs A+ member?
I don't know. Can you guys
up to 4 movies a week?
Can you look him up in the Stubbs Club directory? No, I think he was from New Jersey and he got arrested in Pennsylvania. It's horrible. It's like they got him on sexual assault. So he
is it considered a federal crime because it's over state lines at that point?
Oh man, is that like all right, law people? Yeah. Law people. Would this be like a RICO crime, or is that like only with racketeering? And I want to try to sound like it's like that episode we did on Amityville where I was pretending I knew about guns, and I was like, you can't put a silencer on a 33. And I found out like, yeah, you totally can.
Yeah, and, it's like one of the most basic guns I think.
Yeah, I know nothing, guys. Yeah. I'm an unreliable narrator, so fuck me.
Yeah.
In the brain with a bullet.
No.
Okay. Jail for a man in felonious karaoke rage. That was March 13th. It's still too old. Let's see. So those astronauts are back.
Hell yeah, they're back. Did you see the problems with the toilet? It was so gross.
I know. They all know what everybody's shit smells like. And do you think that they all had pink eye?
I hope not. You think they probably brought hand sanitizer? I know they brought lotion. They wanted they literally specifically called out Honest Beauty's lotion. Where's the hand cream?
Yeah. They shouted out Chapel Roan too. They woke up to Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, Pink Pony. Yeah. Imagine being shot up into space.
No, I would not do that. I mean, I guess I don't know. There's so much that could go wrong. Hey, fucked up thing, related but adjacent. Do you know the Challenger? Okay, do you remember the Challenger?
Yeah.
Right. So for our audience who might be unaware of what the Challenger was, right? They wanted to take originally Big Bird was supposed to be on the Challenger, and the Challenger actually is the Challenger disaster, right? Because it blew up upon takeoff. So
wait, I didn't know the Big Bird thing. Imagine Big Bird was on it.
Yeah. So before Krista McAuliffe, how do we say this? McAuliffe.
The teacher?
Sorry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't the original invited guest. The original invited guest was Big Bird, but they couldn't find a way to fit the costume on the ship. So they said, we have to reconfigure this, so let's just take a person. So they took a teacher. So dark history here. Imagine if Big Bird died in the Challenger disaster. The more you know, right? Do you know how many children? I mean, it was friggin' traumatic.
Everyone was watching
her whole school. They're like, let's go to the auditorium and let's watch the spaceship take off.
Do you know why? What happened again to it?
It was like some wild thing with a gasket, I think. Hold on. Challenger disaster. What caused it? It's actually a lesson in groupthink because there were so many people who were like, people were speaking up and saying, no, you can't go up into space because this part is not functioning and serving its correct purpose. And then the majority was like, no, you're a dick. The Russians are going to do it. So we got to get this. We got to get them up into the fucking space. And
my grandpa designed the wings.
O-ring. You didn't design the O-ring though, right?
No, he designed like the actual like fins.
No, the O-ring is what they was. I know it sounds funny because it's like blowing an O-ring, like breaking your asshole when you're pooping. But the O-ring is what went wrong. So it wasn't your grandpa's fault.
No, it wasn't what Poppy did. But I'm pretty sure Poppy designed the wings. He designed the wings on the F-14 too.
Oh wow!
Right?
That's cool.
What a guy!
Let's fucking leave it. No, this thing shout out Poppy. Shout out Poppy.
He's not here with us anymore, but
I'm sorry.
Old.
This thing with this O-ring, man, it's like something so simple, but that goes back to the whole groupthink thing, which is like kind of like we could look at now with what's going on in the world, where like people need to make decisions for the greater good. And they weren't thinking about the greater good of the people on that ship. And sorry, maybe cut that. I don't know if that sounds.
All right, what else we got? What else we got over here?
So we got the Challenger. We got Big Bird was on the Challenger. What else do we got? Hold on, there is a couple things. So there is a new Ted Bundy victim.
What?
So so they were able to use DNA to determine that Ted Bundy had another victim.
Dang.
Yeah. So
listen, serial killers out there, DNA is gonna get you.
Yeah, eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Utah teen identified as victim of serial killer Ted Bundy. So officials in Utah formally closed a 51-year-old cold case after using, this is like your story, 50, like your other story, a 51-year-old cold case after using new DNA technology to identify a murdered teenager as a victim of serial killer Ted Bundy.
That's
Laura Ann Ames, 17. She disappeared after leaving, oh God, this is so spooky, a Halloween party in 1974. And her body was discovered about 1 month later by hikers in American Fork Canyon. The Utah County Sheriff's Office announced on Wednesday that new testing, and this is a quote, confirmed irrefutably the DNA evidence recovered from Laura's body verified the existence of DNA belonging to Bundy. Wow, if there has never been a motherfucker that deserved to be turned into a hash brown, it is Ted Bundy. I am so thankful he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing with Bundy is like Bundy was an animal. Straight up. I'm sure that if people keep looking, they will keep finding people that they could connect to his list of victims he's claimed. But I also feel the same way, and I don't think we went into this in great detail, but I feel like there are a lot more victims connected to John Wayne Gacy and Dean Corll. Who we are going to be doing an episode on at a very specific point. We have a Dean Corll episode coming. But other things need to happen first before we do Dean Corll.
Yeah.
But we're getting there, I hope. But Gacy, I'm sure Gacy had helpers too. I think Gacy totally had his little helpers. Did we talk about this? We talk about how Gacy probably had helpers. And they had the one guy, Robin Gecht from the Chicago Ripper, the what was that? The Chicago Ripper murders. Yeah.
Don't you feel like they all help each other?
I mean, I feel like I do believe in the fact that there's like networks, like maybe not so much anymore, but I think Bundy was like
you don't think anymore?
No, I mean, I don't know. Facts.
With the internet?
Maybe. I mean, I don't even want to shout out.
I know there's probably some dark corner.
Not shout outs. No way a shout out. But I know there's these dark web fucking creepy sects of lunatics going around.
Yeah.
Murdering and manipulating people. But the Bundy thing is interesting, and I hope that I'm sure it opens up a new wound every time the case is revisited and talked about. But I'm glad that family was able to get some closure. But what do you think? Do you think that like there's any closure gained from something like that? I mean,
I think for the families probably, but it
you already
doesn't.
grieve the loss, right?
But it doesn't negate. I mean, after that long, it's kind of like what there is some sort of closure. But I think like the parents probably are either very elderly or not with us anymore. So it'd be the siblings of that person, cousins, and then anyone younger than that, they wouldn't even know the victim. So
it's fucking weird, right?
it's kind of sad because it's kind of like it does get forgotten, and it becomes like that family lore of like, oh yeah, like Aunt Susan that was killed, murdered.
Yeah, and Laura
Dead. Yeah, yeah. I made up
murdered by
sorry.
murder. Nah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
But
Murdered
yeah,
by old
to your
fucking
point though, I think
cat.
like I think like it is sad, and I don't know what kind of closure you're gonna get because it is so far removed at that point as a cold case. But I think when it's something that's a little more recent, more recent than 51 years or whatever, then I think there is closure for the families. Especially if it's someone who's caught, because then it's like, okay, well, at least especially when it comes to serial killers, that they can't hurt anyone anymore.
I think that you're gonna see with that Kohlberger. I know we're going back to fucking spindly, unctuous jackass Brian Kohlberger, right? I think you're gonna find out that guy killed way more people than the kids in that sorority house in Moscow, Idaho. I think that guy. I think that he was active for a little while. But he's another one. He could have gotten the death penalty, and he took a plea deal. And I don't know. It's definitely did it.
We'll see. Hopefully not.
I think hopefully not. I want to be wrong. I want to be completely wrong, and I want but one life lost is one life too many. So
truly.
But yeah. So what's living inside your brain?
I don't really know. This week it's been kind of like crazy in the world. But
yeah, in the world. Totally. I know, we almost like
what about you? You got one?
Yeah, mine's not about the world. Mine's a little more self-serving and self-contained to my life. I'm afraid of snakes living in my walls.
Well, yeah.
I've been going down this rabbit hole of like how snakes can like live in the foundation of your house and in the walls.
All from the baby snake.
Yep, that motherfucker.
Not the baby.
But what else? What has been living in a positive sense? What's been living in my head? I do have a new music recommendation.
What is it?
I'm gonna say this name wrong. Hold on. I'm gonna want to try Hold on. I'm trying to pronounce it phonetically. I don't know. I would say they're like a shoegaze band. So I listened to an album. So I had to drop my car off on Monday, and I had to walk down to the dealership to pick it up. I had to get my inspection on it. So I had a chance to like listen to this with my headphones in as I walked down. It took about a half hour. It's a band. Okay, the internet is just being a dick. I should know the name of this band. Okay, so the band that I heard this album and really loved is what is it called? Okay, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Thaverscan. I think that's how you say the name. And the album's called Glass and Bones, and it's really cool because it's very shoegaze style guitar riffs, but the vocals are very like 80s kind of like almost like The Cure kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's female singer and guitarist, I think. And it's really cool. It's interesting. Yeah, and the album again, it's called Glass and Bones. and it is so good. It's like a real banger, like the whole thing, 30 minutes, 10 songs,
short and sweet.
10 songs, 32 minutes. You listen to the whole damn thing and then listen to it again.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you a music question. Have you heard of this I'm bad with this TikTok thing, but this Ring My Bell, the Anita Ward challenge, where people are like dancing to Ring My Bell. It's like an abundance kind of thing.
Oh, yes. So I do know about this, that everyone thinks that, like, the frequency is like brings you good luck.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I was actually dancing before this episode. I was like, ring my bell, ring my bell.
I guess one thing that has been living rent free in my head, and it kind of ties back to the beginning conversations of Lisk, Rex, Heuermann, the fact that like 1,000 days he stood ground and said he didn't do it, and then he was just like, I strangled 8 women. What drives someone to just one day just say like, you know what, the shtick is up? Like, what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, what was the breaking point? What was like
nothing? He's a psycho. He's leaning into the fact that he knows he's now going to live in infamy.
Mm-hmm.
But the disgusting part about it is he's already got a fan club.
I mean, I guess you're right, because he must be such a narcissist, because he was,
they all are.
Whenever I know when it was going on, he was like looking up news reports and stuff about it and trying to follow it in the news because he probably made him feel good.
Yeah, and he knows now that like there are going to be books and movies and TV series and podcasts.
I know.
About him, and he's a celebrity in his own mind. So now he knows he's going to haunt, and this is the fucked up aspect of it. He's going to live on forever in infamy and be like this haunting ghost, like almost like a real life Freddy Krueger. You know, like he's going to be out there, and sadly, forever. This dude's name is not going to go away. I think he's the next BTK. Like BTK was the last big one, right? Or would we say Golden State Killer was like the last big serial?
Golden State.
Yeah. But before Golden State, I'd say like, you know, if we're looking at this from like MVP of fucking lunatics, BTK, Golden State, now him.
Mm-hmm.
These are like a Batman's rogues gallery of villains, you know, like I don't know. Fuck him.
Yeah, I know.
I know, but it sucks because it's like we can't take he's essentially getting what he wants.
Yeah.
Because they're going to study this guy. They're going to look at him. They're going to write books about him.
Well, they're bringing him into BAU. So he's already getting what he wants.
I'm sure. Do you think he is a writer?
Probably.
He's like, I need your finest.
I feel like he would drink like yellow Gatorade for some reason.
Yeah. But then like you see like BAU like crosses out the yellow Gatorade and they're like neutral loaf. Cyanide. But do you think bottle of Jack is on his rider? Can they give that to these people? He's gonna have one mule bag of Pruno. Yeah, Pruno's like that prison wine. Yeah. And a mule bag is like it's not like a testicles. So it could be, but it's like a sack for wine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're gonna give him. You know, he's still in fucking Riverhead too.
Really?
I went on the Riverhead jail trip twice.
Oh, I didn't do that. I wanted to go though.
Yeah, my mom was friends with the teacher.
I wasn't in criminal justice.
No, Mrs. Intreglia, yeah.
In our high school, everyone, if you were in the criminal justice class, they did a trip out to the Riverhead prison every school year.
Jail. It's jail. So jail is actually kind of. No, prison is like long term. Jail is actually
I didn't realize it was a jail. I thought it was a prison.
No. Rex is coming upstate. He's gonna come live by me.
Or he could go to Brooklyn. I used to work right down literally a block away from the.
I think that's still a jail.
Is that still a jail?
Yeah. No, Brooklyn's a jail. That's like a fucking Batman's Rogues Gallery. You got Luigi.
The one
you
in
got
Sunset Park?
Yeah. I used to pass that one too. I
Not
used
the
to go.
not the one off of Atlantic Avenue, because that's right next to
No,
the
I know.
courthouse.
No, the
Yeah.
one that's on the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where what's his name? The Venezuelan guy, the president
Mm-hmm.
is, and Luigi and Diddy. They're all
It's
there
crazy.
right now.
It's literally like a block away from Industry City, which is like a huge, like office creative kind of
Yeah,
place.
the
It's
pizza
like,
place. You got like all the little
it's
the shops.
crazy.
Yeah, it's by
Mm-hmm.
Other Half Brewery. Shout out Other Half.
Crazy.
No, but to backtrack with the Riverhead jail thing is like you got a lot of people who are very desperate because they know they're going away for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
So they would take teenagers back. This is back in the 90s and the early 2000s. They would take teenagers there to like visit and like walk them through, and like sometimes they get piss thrown on them.
I remember though, they were like, don't wear certain colors. Girls don't wear makeup. Don't like do your hair. No hoop
Was it like
earrings.
bears? It was like,
It's
don't be on
crazy.
your period.
That's crazy.
No, but then I got it. I didn't get in a lot of trouble, but I fucking threw them all through a loop because I did the trip twice because my mom grew up with the teacher who taught the class. So when I asked to go the second time, because I had her for youth and law and for criminal justice, and she's a very nice lady, but I just asked to go the second time. She's like, "You really want to go the second time?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she let me go. And I told everybody there was like this trick that they would do where like you at the end of it, like at the end of the walkthrough where like the prisoners are yelling at you, they take you into a chapel. And like one of the rules at the beginning of the visit is you can't take anything from the prisoners. So they walk you into a chapel and the prisoners hand you this folded up piece of paper. And you're not supposed to look at the paper until the end of like, hearing their terrible stories about why they're there.
Right.
And then when you open the paper, it says you're busted. And like then they scream at you and make you think you're going to get arrested for taking contraband from an inmate. So I told everybody not to take the paper. And then the guy, Peaches, I think he's dead, R.I.P. Peaches. But at the end of it, Peaches was like, none of y'all took the paper? Nobody. This is my second visit. Nobody
ruined
took the paper.
scare tactics.
I did. And then he's like, you're smart.
He's like, damn, this is like the smartest group of teenagers we've had.
No, it's just like, don't take the fucking paper. They're going to yell at you and make you cry.
That's crazy.
Because they did. The first time was
scare
intense.
tactics were like get in your face and like screaming.
No,
at
they
you
did.
Like that.
It was amazing, and it was like kind of funny because it's like hard not to laugh too, because like they're screaming at you, and you're like, what are they really going to do? Hit me? But now in retrospect, after going through all the true crime stuff, I'm like, oh, maybe they could have killed me.
I don't think the teachers would have let that happen to you, but
maybe they could have killed the teacher. Maybe.
You're in jail.
Know. No, it's prison. It is jail. You're right.
Oh!
Jail, not prison. Oh, you got me.
All right. Yeah. Do you have anything else? I feel like
no.
Yeah, me either. All right, guys. Well, it's been good. Remember, if you are an alien-human hybrid, please drop into the DMs. We really want to talk to you. Yeah. Anything else you want to add, Mike?
No. We'll see you next time. This has been our second episode of
Second Dead Air.
Dead Air.
Yeah.
See you around.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to The Fear Archive, hosted by Amanda Kagawada and Michael Ryan Aesop, produced by Cassie Josephov, with original music by Umberto. This podcast is a production of Violet Hour Media.